What's going on, y'all? Before you watch today's parody of Ron Rivera's press conference, I want to give a huge shout out to Giants content creator and fan, Bad Dog. He did a Brian Dable press conference parody. That's where I got this idea from. It was hilarious. I was like, man, Ron Rivera has said some stupid things that we're tired of hearing, so let me go ahead and give my spin on it. So shout out to him once again. And go check that one out, too, if you haven't already. I'll link it down below in the description. Hey, Ron, defense have been struggling as of late. Is that more of a play calling issue, or is that more of an execution, players being in the wrong spot kind of deal? Why do you feel as though the defense has been struggling? What have you been seeing from your evaluation? Yeah, I mean, I guess more so than anything else is it's really just been the development of the quarterback. Sam has been really good for us, and he's given us a chance week in and week out, and that's all you can really ask for from the young guy. I really think we finally found our guy in Sam Howell. So, Ron, you had an opportunity to go for two yet again to put the pressure on the opponent's team and give your team a 1-point lead. But similar to what you did versus the Eagles early on in the year, you decided to kick the PAT to potentially play for overtime. What was your thought process behind that, and why did you decide to kick the PAT? Yeah, I mean, you looked at it. It was a lot of time left on the clock, and I felt like we had just came off of a really good offensive drive. Our guys were gassed, and I felt like if we just could get it to overtime, we would have a good opportunity to win. And that's just really why I decided to not go for two. It's just more so, again, just the development of the young quarterback, and that's just the truth of the matter. More so than anything else, is just Sam is continuing to give us an opportunity to win week in and week out, and that's just all you can ask for. Hey, Ron, you're at 4-6 right now on the season. Your last couple years, you were 8-1, 7-10, 7-9. Why does it just seem like your team can never take that extra leap that you're looking for, and you just stay in this mediocre realm of 8-1, 7-10? Because that's where the direction of this season is also headed. Well, yeah, I mean, when I came here, I told the guys that it's a 3 to 5 year rebuilding process, and that I honestly feel like we've done some good things, some things that we can get better at. And again, it's just the development of the young quarterback. I feel like that's what's important right now, and that's where we're at. Honestly speaking, 3 to 5 years to rebuild a team, and again, this is just a young football team. The growth and development of this team is what's really important, and that's what we have to do as coaches, is just worrying about getting this team prepared and growth and developing this young football team to get victories. We're almost there, and I feel as though that this team is headed into the right direction. I really do. Hey, Ron, you had an opportunity multiple times this season to throw the red challenge flag on obvious plays that would have went in favor of your team. You decided not to throw the challenge flag. What is the thought process behind that? Is it something that you're not seeing? Why are you so reluctant in throwing the red challenge flag? Yeah, I mean, I didn't see it, honestly. I mean, I seen the Eagles players running up to the line of scrimmage, and it just didn't click into my head to just throw the flag. I don't know why I didn't. I'm looking back at it, it's something that I wish I would have done, but you can't cry over spilled milk, right? And that's just the truth of the matter. It's something that you kind of regret and wish you could have back in the moment, but I just didn't see it, and I don't know why I didn't do it. The lack of detail, the attention to detail is what I try to stress upon the players, and me myself has need to follow those rules too, because I've been struggling in that department also. Hey, Ron, your young rookie Emmanuel Forbes has been struggling as of late, going up against guys like A.J. Brown. You lined him up one-on-one against one of the best wide receivers in football, leaving him in there for the whole game. Why did you do that? Why did you not make any adjustments at halftime or decided to potentially give him some type of help, knowing that he's going up against a guy like A.J. Brown? Yeah, I mean, I just, more so than anything else, again, I just don't want to I don't want to be that coach that pulls his players. I want to be the guy that has confidence in this young fella, and again, that's what I did with Emmanuel. Is just I just wanted to show him that we still had confidence in him, and we brought him in the first round here for a reason, and that's the play. He wasn't going to sit on the bench, and he wasn't going to get pulled for any reason. We felt like that was the best matchup that we had for him, and again, he's a young guy. He's a rookie. He's going to go through ups and downs, and that's just the truth of the matter. Is I know fans are upset, and we get it. We get your frustration, but we just support the players, because they're coming in here week in and week out and preparing and trying their best. So again, it's just more so than anything else, just the development of the young quarterback. Like really, John, that's just what it is at this point. Like Sam has been so good for us this year, and he's been, really the guy that has been holding this whole team together, and more so than anything else, again, it's just he's been amazing, and I can't speak more highly of him. In saying you want to instill confidence and show confidence in your young rookie to have faith against him on an island with A.J. Brown, you then turn around and bench him versus the Chicago Bears. Why did you do that? And what happened to just nearly 4 days ago? You said you had faith in him, and that's why the reason you left him out there against the Eagles. Yeah, I mean, I felt like he was getting overwhelmed. It was just a game plan decision where we decided that the best matchup out there against DJ Moore wasn't for Emmanuel Forbes at that point. So we decided to go in a different direction, and we felt like we got better results from the other guys outside of Emmanuel. Danny Johnson, Kendall Fuller, and St. Juice. I really did. And again, that's just the truth of the matter of the situation that we were in, is that we just have a lot of other guys that we can go to in that moment. It doesn't always have to be Emmanuel, and that's just the great thing about why we drafted him, is that we decided to draft these guys in the first round, him and Quan Martin in the second round too, is because we have other guys that we can go to if we need to. So we don't necessarily need to play these guys, and that's just the truth of the matter. But again, Nikki, it's just the development of the young quarterback that just more so than anything else, that's just been outstanding so far this year. Sam Howell has just been amazing. The young fella has been getting it, and he's quite ahead, more so than we thought he would be at this point.
Got time for a couple
that's
more?
Just the truth of the matter. Hey, Ron, this offseason you talked vividly about wanting to be a balanced offense, be an offense that ran the ball a lot, but you look so far throughout this season, your quarterback is leading the league in dropbacks. He's throwing the ball like 35 to 40 times a game, and your running backs are only getting 8 carries. Why is that? And is that a part of something that's going into the game plan each and every week, or is that something that you just decide to do on the fly? Yeah, so I mean, it's just more of just, the development of Sam Howell more so than anything else. I mean, it really is. You see what the young man is doing, and I know he doesn't have the best protection up front, but it just amazes me at what he's able to do week in and week out. And again, John, that's just the truth of the matter. It really is that Sam has just been so outstanding for us this season that we just trust him with the ball in our hands. Forget about how bad the defense has been. Forget about how bad this offensive line was pre the changes that were made up front, and how non-existent the running game is. It's really just about Sam and the development, and he's been good. And again, that's just the truth of the matter and that's where we're at right now. Hey, Ron, so post the Chase Young and Montez Sweat trade, it came out that Chase Young did not want to be here. He didn't work hard, and he's a guy that didn't put in enough effort. I'm just curious as to where did that come from, and why do you feel like it got put out there? Well, I don't know why it got put out there. I'm actually very frustrated as to why it got put out there. I don't know how it did, and I'll say this about the young man. Chase, he did some great things for us. He really did, and it just sucks that it got put out there. Again, I don't know how it got put out there, and I wish it really hadn't, because that's not who he is as a player. He's a guy that worked hard, and that's not the kind of image we want to put on him. more so than anything else, I just want to say that I thank you for what he did here, and he's gonna have a great career in San Francisco, and we just wish him the best in his new chapter. Unfortunately it didn't work out here, but again, more so than anything else, it's really just about the development of the young quarterback and Sam Howell's development. He's been really good for us, but I don't know how it got out. I wish it didn't get out. And Chase Young, he's a guy that has a very bright future in this league, and that's just the truth of the matter. All right, thanks, Ron.